You look troubled, Ascal. Something on your mind?
I'm sorry, Warden, but I can't help but wonder how our new recruits will fare in the Herefin wilds. Do you honestly believe they'll make it all the way to Vendergreen?
It's possible if they don't become part of the swamp's food chain. And even if they do, they'll still have to contend with the Knights of the Luminous.
Ah, yes, those members of the Order of the Light of Marcel that have been purified with flame.
Yes, I fear I may have sent them on a dead man's journey.
Greetings, fellow slingers, and welcome back to Roll the Hard 20 podcast, episode 35 of Riders on the Storm. And with me, the Hard Slingers.
Were you looking for the episode number? Is that what that was?
No, I was actually looking back to make sure it was recording. I was like, holy fuck. Okay, so, well, it would appear that your secret mission may not be as secret as you thought. In an effort to leave Scandair unobserved, you became reacquainted with Tonrex 114 and his companion 92. After their defeat, you find in the folds of one of the dead guards a crude drawing of four figures describing in detail each of you four. I'd like for you to make an investigation check, all of you. Rube.
18.
Wroclaw.
3.
8.
5. Yeah.
Tell me everything.
Nailed it.
Ruby, you were the one that originally discovered this rolled up piece of paper. Mm-hmm. And as you're looking at it and you kind of notice this thing doesn't seem like something a guard would carry in his pocket. And the more you look at these guys, it almost looks as though they're just wearing a guard's jacket over their natural clothing.
So more of a mercenary, like somebody sent them, or they're like there's a bounty on her head, kind of a thing.
That's probably what's going on. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. You get the feeling that there's more entities hunting you down at this point.
So I get the parchment and I stand up and I would like to address the group and, hey guys, I think we're being hunted. I don't think a guard sent them. I think that we have money on our heads.
Well,
I'm not surprised.
Hopefully we continue to be so lucky that they end up killing each other.
Rafu,
getting
I think this
killed.
is supposed to be you. And I show him the crude drawing.
You gotta.
Does it have
They got
one
nothing
eye?
right.
Does it have one eye or two?
Am I close enough now?
I don't know.
No, you're too close.
DM, does Rafu's have one or two eyes?
Well, let's roll.
Is this before we left or after we left?
Yeah, when did they take this picture of us?
Yeah, there we go.
Actually, it has him with both eyes.
I think I can
they've
get
been
away.
hunting us for a while.
It's probably the free traders.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's possible. So, what are your thoughts? I mean, what are your plans?
Well, I think we should get out of here. Honestly, I mean, we can't be in public places.
Totally agree. Do you mind if I take a look at that parchment?
I hand it over.
Okay, so I look at it now, and then it's how much of it is basically like pictures of our faces or anything like that?
It's just as though somebody took a pencil and kind of did the best that they could off maybe memory of what they remember each person looking like.
Okay.
All I could think of is that, like, Flynn Rider in Tangled.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
that's kind of the thing that
they
I'm
never
going
get
with.
the nose right.
All right.
Okay.
So I'd like to remind everyone that I have a charlatan background, and I'd like to try and modify the faces a little bit,
Okay.
and then place it back, kind of in the original person's pouch, but easy to find.
Very good. All right.
Outstanding move.
Good job.
Oh.
Good job.
Fancy.
Yep. That's how you play a paladin.
Totally anti-type, but against type on that.
Well, I'm also searching them. Do they have anything else on them?
No, nothing else. So
Okay.
just crude weapons. Nobody's carrying any other identification
It's
marks
just like
or
a
anything
short
like that.
sword or something.
Yeah, just
I'll take
crap
the
like
short
that.
sword.
Okay. put that down. As Brambus had previously stated, the Harrowfin Wilds, a swamp to the west, is the only way to Vendor Green without being noticed by the Northern Militia, a group you do not want to attract attention of. Right now it's about 4:30, and the sun is continuing to go down.
We still good to
We need
head
to
out?
get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
agreed.
we'll go
And find
camp out in
shelter.
the woods.
All right.
Swamps.
Ranger, why don't you make a nature check for me?
Surprisingly, I don't have nature.
I do.
Oh, anybody can make the nature check.
The
What wasn't
I
a
don't have
nature?
nature.
Ranger have a fucking nature check.
shit.
Because nature's intelligence, I'm wisdom.
Yeah, he could do survival.
Survival.
All right, do survival.
I'll keep the same roll. That's 18.
18,
Got a 16.
16.
11.
Not bad.
Both Rafu and Vratislav would know that judging by the time of day, you might be able to make it to the outskirts of the Harrowfin Wilds before it gets dark. It'll probably put you into the foliage proper if you just start hauling ass at this point.
So I guess we got to start hauling ass if we're going to make it out to the swamps.
I think that would be the best idea.
Let's get going. And I start up because I figured I need a head start from everybody.
Yeah. So you guys are jamming for about 45 minutes, just breakneck speed, because that's about how far it is. It's just not right off its doorstep. As you guys enter into the trees and whatnot, you see the mangroves off in the distance. You guys hear a noise behind you that just makes your blood chill. And you realize that it's the sound that the serpent beasts used to make when they were attacking the town and when you were fighting them back in the Temple of Grumon.
No, this.
They went into the swamp. Follow them. No, don't go in there. Stay out. Stay out. Let them be part of the food chain. Leave them. We'll get them when they come out the other side.
We're gonna die.
We'll be fine.
We're gonna get eaten by. The snake people don't even want to come in here. They're so confident that this swamp area will take us out over them.
Well, no. They don't seem that confident because they said they'll get us on the other side. So they assume we'll make it out, right?
Yeah, but they don't even want to go in themselves.
If one of them makes it out, we'll get that one.
They're still over there? Duck down.
Have you guys continued to progress and deeper into
Yes.
the area?
Yes.
Yeah, get out of their line.
So you guys are moving past branches and whatnot. The remaining daylight begins to wane fast as you march on. Soon, terra firma eventually gives way to softer ground. The dryness in the local air of Scandea turns thicker with moisture, and before long, the ground gives up its moisture with every step, and larger puddles can be seen becoming less sporadic and more pronounced. The simple marsh quickly becomes a full-blown swamp at this point.
Hey guys, I'm struggling over here.
You could hear the swamp life all around you.
Slosh, slosh,
You hear
slosh.
mosquitoes, you hear frogs, you hear the undulation of things moving in the water and in the limbs of the trees above you.
We need to find somewhere solid so we can sleep.
Any thoughts? Survivalists?
Do we
God,
want to
look at
make a fire?
Well, we can't. We're in
we
the
got
middle
people-
of
yeah.
swamps now. We're going to have to try and scout out, a good 20 by 20 area of dry ground. So I'm going to use my ranger eyes to see, as I scan 360 around us, if there's any particular direction that looks less moist. Yeah, that's a 23.
You would venture that continuing to go west would probably make you go a little deeper into the swamp. If you were to go north at this point, you would start going perpendicular to how you entered it, and it wouldn't make you any deeper at that point. So most likely you would probably want to stay going north without going deeper to the west.
Well,
But-
north is where we wanted to go, so.
But you need to go.
Like,
I'm not gonna say.
Yeah, we need to go. We
need to go-
through
we
it.
need to go Von
Yeah.
deeper.
Okay. Well, So it looks like our best option is to trudge a little bit north to see if we can find anywhere to set up a camp for the night.
I agree, but let's not go too far in.
That's what she said.
You guys keep thinking, I'm going to get a beer.
Yeah, I'll
I
take
think
one.
we're done thinking. I agree with you guys.
I mean, we'll
I mean,
move.
I
How
don't
far
know
do
what
we
I'm
wanna call?
doing, and I'm getting tired.
We just
Yeah.
need to find somewhere to lay down. There's nowhere for us to lay down, it sounds
I've
like.
lived a fairly privileged life until I died.
And of course, I picked, as a ranger, I
Thank you.
picked mountain terrain is my preferred terrain. Now I'm stuck in a fucking swamp. I don't know shit.
What did the YouTuber say?
No, that's what I hate about ranger. No matter what you do, it's like,
Terrain changes on you.
and we're in a desert. Fuck. We'll go to every terrain other than my favorite one.
Ah, the choices of the ranger.
I know.
So what are we going to do? We're going to
First world problems.
make a fire? No fire? Set a watch? No watch? Everybody's going to stay awake all night long?
Well, I mean, I can cast light if anybody needs it.
I'll take a watch.
Yeah.
I only need.
We should all technically take a watch.
We should all take a watch.
I need at least a short rest.
Well, we'll plan to take a long one.
Even with a long one, if all four of us take a turn, we're cool.
Yeah, I think so.
I can take the first one. I'm not too tired yet.
Because it's a minimum of 8 hours.
Yeah, you guys can all take a watch and still get your...
Yeah. It's
The
early
benefits of
enough.
the
It's
rest.
probably, what, like 6 o'clock
Right,
now?
exactly. So what is the order of your watch?
I'll go first.
I'll go second.
I'll go third.
Third? Okay. Bratislav?
I guess I'm fourth.
Okay. Who has dark vision?
I do.
Uh,
I
Yes.
knew I should have picked it up.
You two do?
yeah.
Eldon and... Okay. Ruby, you take the first watch?
It's still a bit light, or is it dark?
No,
Dark.
darkness
So
has
this is
definitely settled in at
daylight
this
saving
point.
time.
No,
Daylight
standard
swamp
time. Standard time, it gets
Standard
darker at night.
Okay. Just for my vision, I kind of like cast light on a rock, and just kind of use it as a small glowing.
A beacon, for
Beacon.
our enemies.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Good. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Nat 20.
Oh, yeah.
20.
Back it up.
On your right. Back up the other eye. As you're sitting there doing your watch, everybody else is zonked out. You look around, you see pairs of iridescent red eyes watching you from a distance, and they have a halo effect to them.
Do they remind me of a cat?
No,
No, they don't remind me of anything I've seen before.
not of a cat.
What?
The 4-1. Never mind. I was going to
It's
say.
114.
It's 114.
Still get it wrong.
That's why I was like
So look like the
411.
eyes of a
Do you want?
200.
Do you want the information on eyes? Like, I'm
Looks
sorry.
like the eyes of a Terminator.
Oh my god.
He's back.
I stay still, but I keep check out on them to make sure like either they move or do they.
They continue to watch you,
I continue to just.
unblinking.
I can just until it moves. I'm not going to do anything about it.
It does not move. It just continues to sit there. The eyes just continue to look at you.
I would like to now make full contact with the eyes.
You-
Like I'm staring at.
Oh,
it while it's
contact.
staring at me.
God, what, what's
Eye
some
contact.
contacts in those fucking eyes? Let me,
No,
let me
I want
cure
to.
your red
I want to
eyes. for
have
you.
a staring contest.
Okay, it does not blink or.
I speak out
Deviate.
loud. I see you watching me.
Do any of you wake up with this?
Well, I mean, I don't think anybody hears staring, and I don't say it loudly.
Oh, I thought you said it loudly.
No, not loudly. I say it just kind of casually. Just I can see you watching me.
There's no response.
Fine, be that way. I think eventually, like curiosity, get to me, and I walk on over.
Okay, as you take your first step
God
towards it, they blink out.
And they're gone.
They turn
Just
off.
gone.
They're gone.
I'm just gonna shake my head and just, I don't know. I don't know what that is, and it's not the weirdest thing I've seen. So, I've been through a lot of shit in this past like month.
Month? You're talking like a couple days.
No, since like the island and everything.
That's only been like, what,
A
8
week.
days? Yeah, 8 days maybe.
It's been like longer than that. I don't know. It's been a long.
It's felt like an eternity.
It felt like eternity.
It's been a couple weeks. It's been longer.
Yeah, it's been a couple weeks.
I'd have to go back through the archive, but you're
But-
behind. You could catch up on that.
Let me know.
I'm not that far behind.
Okay, who's next?
My
Rafu. So you are
I-
relieved of duty. Do you pass on this information?
Yeah, I don't think it was much, and I kind of think it has to do with other stuff. But tell me if you see some glowing red eyes.
NBD.
And,
NBD.
Just in passing, you know.
Red eyes. Please elaborate.
I mean, I just noticed them staring at me, and I tried to communicate with them, but they ended up just vanishing.
In what direction?
I don't know. They vanished.
Which way were you facing?
I point to where they were. I point to about where they were, and I said, I really don't know much, but I really need to get some sleep.
All right. Lie down.
And I handed my glowing rock for comfort.
I grabbed the rock.
You put it in your eye socket.
I was going to walk out of sight and then just toss it in a bush.
Okay.
It's a glowing rock in a bunch.
Okay. So the light poof goes out. You're sitting there, candleless. Go ahead and make a perception check. Can't keep it in the tray, can you? At least it wasn't a D12 this
Phrasing.
time. What do you got there?
10.
10. Okay, your watch goes unmolested.
No.
Eldon.
Jeez. I didn't know we were in that kind of danger.
What
No
are those
means
eyes?
no.
Hey, now we know why those eyes are red.
Oh, Jesus. No means no, Rafael.
Oh boy.
On that note.
Time to wake up your buddy.
Yeah. Anything I should know about?
Wow. You really went out, didn't you?
Yeah.
Ruby mentioned seeing red eyes. She couldn't tell me from where, but
Red eyes?
that is as far as I got. I don't know if she's seeing things or she's tired. We all been through hell.
Let's just
But-
chalk it up to her being tired, I hope.
All right, buddy. Just letting you know.
Why don't you get some shut-eye, Rafu? Eldon.
Shut eye. Shut eye.
Well, no one says shut eyes.
But it works in this context because
Go
he
make
only
that
has
roll,
one.
Eldon.
16.
16.
Damn, we're doing
As
good.
you're sitting there in the dark, you notice there are a set of red eyes watching you from the distance just outside of your immediate area.
Okay. Okay. I am going to pick up my sword and shield and move closer to it, but not like make a direct path. I want to kind of like move off to the right a little bit. while I move
It
towards
moves towards the left to keep the distance.
Let's see. Can I pick up something off the ground? Is there like a stone that I can pick up?
There's a glowing stone.
It's in a
All right,
bush.
I pick up this. I pick up the glowing stone in the bush, and I like chuck it directly at it.
To hit it,
Oh yeah, I'll try.
go ahead.
Do I get to add anything? I got 14 on the die.
14. What does it add to?
I mean, if I add strength,
Sure.
that's 17. If I add proficiency, that's 19.
19. Okay, go ahead and roll damage. 1d4.
Oh, great. Now you pissed it off.
4.
Oh, you really pissed it off.
Do I get to add strength?
Do I get to add anything to that?
Are you proficient in rock
hear
throwing?
this. We'll be seeing you soon enough, my friend. Yeah.
114
And you see it come back at you,
with another
Is
stone.
it the cannibal?
and it misses you. And the eyes blink out.
Okay.
He sounds like the cannibal, Cordova.
Cordova. That's very
That's what
good.
he sounds like.
That's not him, though.
That's good.
Good
I'm
memory.
trying to do
Completely
a
different
different type of accent.
Well, we'll see if I got it right later on when I wake up Vratislav.
Okay.
So I'll wake up Vratislav and say, it's very, definitely, we need you to keep a sharp eye out. I think 114 has some more friends in the woods.
What'd you see?
I saw a pair of red eyes. I threw a rock at it. I think I had a really good hit. And I pissed him off a little bit.
All right, what direction did it come from?
I pointed in the direction that I saw the eyes and chucked the rock. Yeah, it's easy to see. It's easy to see. There's a glowing stone over there. That little pocket of light.
No, it came back to you. He threw it back
Oh,
at
he
you.
threw that rock. Oh, okay. I thought he threw a different rock.
But he missed because he sucks.
No, so I was just pointing that direction. There's no glowing rock, unfortunately.
Not very threatening if he can't hit you.
All right, I guess is the glowing rock still somewhere around here?
I'll point at the glowing rock.
I pick up the glowing rock and go groggily shuffle over and sit down, looking that way.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check on your watch.
23.
Okay,
Yeah.
and you do not have dark vision, right?
I do not.
Okay. Roll it again with disadvantage.
Oh no.
He's got a glowy rock.
It's the exact same thing.
Hell
Okay.
yes.
You do not see anything on your watch. So the evening passes. Everybody wakes up as refreshed as you can be after the events that you've just gone through. And you guys are all now level 5.
Woo! Finally, God.
Is this nightmare over?
Yep, that's the end of the campaign.
Yeah, we did it.
We're done.
I made it.
Confetti.
You're level 5, you get a bunch of cool stuff.
Is that what
And
all those balloons were for up there?
roll
can't-
new
You can't use
characters.
it though. You can't use level 5. The game's over. Congrats.
So the next day you wake up feeling refreshed, feeling super energized, and you have 3 directions you could head in. You can go north, west, or northwest.
Split the
Best
difference.
of both worlds.
Yeah, let's go northwest.
No, I
Well,
say
'cause
just,
you know
We already went north
direction.
a little bit. We
Yeah.
should go south
I
now.
s-
I mean, sorry, west now.
I say straight west.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
I concur.
I
Thank
don't
you,
really
Rafa.
care. I just want to get out of this swamp.
Oh, no, we're going into
It's
the
coming.
swamp.
Yeah.
Oh.
Either way, we're.
No.
It gets worse before it gets better.
I'm already sinking in it.
Okay, as you guys start moving towards the west, the swamp definitely gets more
Swampy.
mushy, I guess, would be the adjective I want to look for, where every step becomes
Squishy.
more difficult, more squishy. You hear all kinds of buzzing of insects and whatnot. You hear the of water animals and whatnot. And as you guys come into a clearing, you hear a lot of really loud buzzing.
Malaria. Malaria. So we have to fight chicken pox at this one?
Put the north bottle cap over there.
But all the
You
bottle
nailed it,
caps
just
are
leave
the
it.
same. Which one's north?
That one's north, up that way. And go ahead and put everybody on the west, the east side.
Jesus.
Yes. How may I help you, my child?
Imagine that.
Who are we missing?
Where's
Rafu.
Rafu.
There's that handsome guy.
There you go.
The only painted one. God, we're horrible. This is why we're not on Twitch.
It makes ours stand out.
Imagine this is all water where these lines are at. Just imagine that it's.
And for the listeners, please imagine the lines.
Yeah.
It's step
Reference.
one.
Imagine that the lines
Pretty
that
much
are on
if
the
we-
land area are swampy water.
Yeah,
I
pretty
got
much
this.
if we go off the
Swamp water in
path,
a
we're in
swamp?
swamp water.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, even the pathway itself is mushy,
Yeah.
but that is.
I'm saying for the
firmness,
dry
yeah.
lines.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can see before you that there's just all kinds of whatnots. You see eyes poking out
We see
of
eyes.
the water. Like
Like frogs
We
and
see
shit.
eyes.
Like frogs and shit, right?
yeah, stuff like that that are up on the bank, kind of watching you guys, eyeballing you.
Just don't
They're
touch
about 8 feet long.
Down by the banks.
Yeah, they
of
look like
hanky
something you
panky.
might want to pack your luggage in.
Yeah.
And as you guys start moving deeper in,
What's
You
that
see
annoying
these-
buzzing?
this buzzing
Oh my god, we are
start
fighting
moving
malaria.
towards you, and you notice that these large mosquitoes begin to formulate
Is
towards
this
you.
Bell West Nile. Another one?
Another one.
I made these things, dude.
They actually look pretty damn good.
Yeah, yeah. Does anyone have repellent?
All we use is can of bug spray.
I know
we
what I
won.
do have. I have a D20 to roll for initiative.
Oh my god, we're fighting literal bugs. Fuck.
You totally are. I've been. Wait.
Ay, ay, ay. Oh, this will be good.
Eldon.
10. Oh, sorry, 11.
Vratislav.
13.
Ruby.
2.
Rafa.
11.
Who's got the highest dex?
He does.
So for Vratislav, you see these flying insects begin to take notice of you and slowly start to move in your direction. What are you going to do?
How large are these skeeters?
They are very large. They're probably about 3 feet in diameter, or like from wing to wing, about 3 feet.
And how high off the ground are they?
Right now, they're probably about 5 feet off the ground. Some are at 3, some are at 7. They're not in uniform. They don't fly in a formation. They just.
Those fools.
Dude, I'd be scared as hell if these mosquitoes were flying in a formation.
All right.
Red leader.
Yeah.
Red 5, do you copy?
All right. I guess since they're moving around, I'm going to pull out one of my daggers, and I'm just going to move ahead.
You're gonna throw daggers at them?
I'm just pulling it out, and I'm moving ahead. I will move.
They're insects. I mean,
Don't we have fire or something?
we can't use Rafu's diplomacy here, okay?
Aerosol can and fire?
And I just move ahead about 15, 20 paces, and that's my turn.
Okay. The first one moves forward towards you, and you see it try to attack you. 21?
Yeah.
Love this game. I fucking love this game. For 8 points of damage,
Jeez.
and I need for you to make a con save.
10.
You lose all
10.
your blood.
You feel this weakening
Oh, no.
begin to eke through you
Oh, fun.
as you start feeling this slowed condition come over you.
Knew it. I knew it.
Fuck.
I knew it.
Oh, jeez.
The other one flies across, and the other two just kind of move a little bit forward, waiting to see what happens.
These bastards.
Rafu.
Save some room for me, Rafu.
Gonna try, buddy. Rafu is going to grab his great axe and advance towards Vratislav and hold his position there. Is this? Oh, sorry. Did the mosquito fly away, or is he still there?
He's still hanging out there.
Okay. Is he on the ground?
No, he's
Or is he
about
in the air?
No, he's in the air. He's about 5 feet off the ground.
I'm gonna get behind, adjacent to Vratislav.
Not behind.
Not behind, adjacent to
I
him,
have limits.
and hold right there.
All right. Eldon.
Seeing as Rafu has left me some space, I'm going to come up right next to the mosquito and charge at it with my sword and then swing at it. 18 on the die. So that is 22 to hit.
That will hit.
Actually, 23. 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage.
I have a second attack.
You don't need it.
Yeah!
Oh, nice.
These things are
It
chumps.
strikes, your blade strikes it right in its thorax, and it just bursts it right there as it explodes,
Nice.
getting blood of whatever animal it recently sucked.
So Vratislav.
So you got some Vratislav on you.
Get your blood off me, man.
Ruby.
I'm going to shoot Eldritch Blast at the one approaching us on kind of the left.
This one?
Yes.
Alrighty.
From the south.
Crit
Is that
failed.
a one? Oh, thank
Yes,
Oh.
but I mean, I forget that I'm lucky,
you. Okay.
and I can re-roll my
You
ones.
can re-roll a 1.
Is it
as
every one?
It's basically everyone.
yeah.
Oh, jeez.
So
What a
I'm gonna
broken
well,
I like
class.
that.
I'm
It's
gonna,
the race.
I'm gonna say it's one
Broken
per
race.
I think it's gonna. I mean, just I think to clarify, maybe we do it one per short rest.
No, just keep doing it.
No,
You're
it's a racial bonus.
You probably won't even
let her have
roll
it.
it one for sure.
I'm not even gonna hit anyways.
Yeah.
That's like
That's why it's fine.
an 11 to hit.
Totally misses.
Well, it's cool. I don't wanna hit
Vratislav.
anyways.
You should have more than one Eldritch Blast by now.
But I'm not shooting at it. Cause
So you get to you should be able to roll
yeah,
more
5th
than once.
level.
Yeah.
2 beams.
Yep.
So there's 2 beams. Okay, so I'm gonna hit again. I'm gonna strike again.
Okay.
Thank you for catching that.
Yeah, thank you.
Rules
Oh,
lawyer.
yeah.
Hey, man.
19 to hit.
Do you want to live or not? Mr. I'm going to lose all my blood.
And
to
that'll
this-
be 5 points
this-
of
this.
Eldritch.
5
50-50.
points. This thing explodes in the air as well.
There we go.
Sweet, thank
It's a
you.
little firewall.
You see its blood scatter all over the place. Vratislav.
So I can feel some kind of poison working through me.
That's the barbarian behind you.
Hello.
Okay, maybe there's 2 of them.
Is phrasing still a thing?
I'm going
Not
to
here.
I'm going to put away my dagger and try and figure out what's going on with my body.
This is an 8th grade gym class.
My voice is dropping.
I'm going through a lot of changes that are unfamiliar to me and are scary.
Something's happening.
And I'm going to I don't have much, do I? I don't really have much.
No, your balls haven't dropped yet.
I'm gonna try to just walk forward.
Okay. How far are you going to walk?
Can I move my whole movement speed?
Nope.
What? Can I make it 15 feet before I collapse?
What did that say?
So slow and 5e.
Yeah,
It reduces your movement speed and your AC. I assume.
Okay, that's what we're going to go with.
Speed is halved. It takes -2 to AC and Dex saving throws.
That's the one we're looking at.
Yeah, on its turn, it can
You
use
can't
either
react.
an action or a bonus action, not both. And I think I have to make a Wisdom save. I think at the end of each turn.
This is a con, though.
That's probably con.
Yeah,
We're doing
con.
We're doing
yeah.
con with this one. Okay.
All right, so I'm going to move 15 feet ahead, or stumble 15 feet ahead, and try to wake myself up from this slowness with a 14.
Okay, you managed to shake off whatever was grilling you there.
Okay, so I'm just out in the open, and then I'll just pull out my long sword, and that's it.
Okay. One of the
Assumed I was already
mosquitoes.
dead. and flew
One of the
past
mosquitoes
me.
moves forward, and he has 2 targets in front of him. 1, 2, 3 for Rafu, which he will attack Roth. And I do believe that's going to hit with a 22
Yes.
for 7 points of damage, and I need for you to make a con save as well.
Eight.
Okay, that doesn't do it. So you've got that slowed condition as well.
You're so good at them, though.
This one final mosquito
Does that really
moves
affect
forward
him though?
to attack Vratislav one more
That's
time,
Very mean.
and that'll hit
But accurate.
for 3 points of damage. I need to make that con save again.
Oh goodness. Yeah.
Pass.
Okay, good. So you feel this poison begin to move through your bloodstream, but however you were able to overcome the other one, you're still sweating it out. It doesn't seem to take hold within your bloodstream at this time. Rafu.
The mosquito's next to me, right? Mm-hmm. Am I slowed down by this condition?
Yes.
By
You are
attacking?
slowed, yeah.
So
You can only do an action or a bonus action. You can't do both.
I'm just going to attack with my great axe. That's 14.
That will miss.
Damn it.
So,
Do you still get to attack twice or no? With the slow.
Isn't that a bonus?
No, it's part of your action, but I don't know if you get to attack more than once if you.
If I'm
if you're
in that
slow.
condition, yeah, I didn't think I would.
I would imagine.
Oh,
no.
you can't make more than one attack.
way to go, Koosh. Eldon.
I am going to swing at this one as fast as I can, try to swat it out, because I've seen what
What
it's
it could
done
do?
to Rafu, and I don't want it to happen to me. Does 17 hit?
It does not hit.
All right, I'm going to take the second attack at it. Nope, that will also miss.
Ruby, from the back of the formation.
I'm going to go for another Eldritch Blast since I get 2 slaps at it. That will be a 16 to hit.
And that will miss.
Okay. And I'm shooting at the one in front of Rafu and Eldon.
Alrighty.
Plus slash just on his own.
Yeah. That's definitely not going to hit. Cool. I tried.
Alrighty.
Oh, no.
Vratislav.
All right, I'm going to use my long sword to attack the mosquito. And that's 15,
That will miss.
17.
And that will miss as well. The one in front of you has managed to dodge its way out. You know, just like trying to catch a fly. They're just so slow and stupid, but you just can't seem to catch their stupid ass.
I want to try Sacred Flame, but it's a dexterity saving throw. So I'm like, it doesn't seem smart. Yeah, I'm assuming.
The first one in front of Vratislav. Oh, he rolls a 1.
Ah, yeah, his fucking beak falls off.
But because he's not doing anything other than trying to bite, nothing's really going to happen. The other one has 2 targets in
Do
front
they
of him.
Bite or sting?
Going after Rafu one more time. Oh, and he misses too. That die gets the timeout corner. Rafu.
Attacking. Sorry, I had to burp.
Jesus.
Speechless. Rafu attacks.
Totally speechless.
I am in the slowed condition, so
This is a
you
podcast,
were your
right?
character, man.
my character.
Wait, did you try to save at the end of your last turn?
No, I got to do one. Is it before or after?
Well, it's at the end of your turn.
End of my turn. Okay, so I'm gonna attack, and that's 13 to hit.
That will totally miss.
No.
And I got to do my save. That's 8.
Oh, no.
That'll work. Sorry.
God, you guys are...
Next.
No.
Eldon.
All right, I'm still swinging frantically. Nope. Oh, God.
Don't let it bite you.
Ruby.
Ruby again? I think, didn't you?
Vratislav went.
Oh. I
He's at the
remember.
first.
top.
He's the first
Yeah,
Oh,
one.
man, I didn't remember that. We're
numero uno,
we're
man.
just doing so bad. That would be an 18 to hit.
And that will miss.
What?
Trouble.
You guys made the
I'm
first
gonna
one
do
look
one
so
more.
You
easy.
need a 19, I think.
18 on the die.
That should be enough.
That's like 24.
Okay, that hits. Okay.
Sorry, 3. But for 1 whopping point of damage.
1 whopping point of damage.
Oh my
It's
God.
still going.
It explodes.
That's like probably the one number that could have kept it alive.
Vratislav.
All right, I'm going to swing at the mosquito in front of me.
Did you attack twice?
Yes. I missed the first time.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I forgot.
With like a 17.
First one is 23 to hit,
That will hit.
and that is for 7 points of damage.
Okay, and it explodes right in front of you.
Good, because the second one missed.
Lucky you. But lucky for it, it can attack one more time. It's got, the other one has 2 targets once again. One more time for Rafu.
Dude, you got like
Now you-
sweet
this
blood.
bug.
Now, you haven't saved, right?
No.
No,
No.
I failed.
Shit. Okay. Whatever. Rafu.
Gonna attack again.
Recklessly.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I'm slowed.
He's slow.
Oh, is that a
He's-
bonus action?
He's,
That's bonus action.
I didn't know reckless
I
attack
think
was
so.
a bonus action. Shit.
we'll look it up later.
Look it up later. It's
Eldon.
late now. All right.
Did you
I don't
save?
got to do my constitution.
Oh,
save.
Yeah, save.
Oh, that's right, God. God damn it.
That's 23.
Whatever.
I think you saved.
He totally did.
I think
All
I
right.
did.
Yay, Rafu snapped
So
out of it.
Rafu and his big buffness and his loincloth shakes out this
Shakes
poison.
it off.
I don't know why we
Creatures.
needed to emphasize his
Leaks down the
loincloth.
back of his leg.
It did a
Did you
valuable
pee
work.
it out?
Look at this poison.
He's just peed out the poison already.
Okay. Does 20 hit?
It does.
Yes. 7 points of damage.
And the final mosquito explodes right in front of you.
Yay. We all took out one.
Did everyone have their proficiency?
I didn't take one.
Their proficiency goes up to 3.
Does it? I don't think mine
So.
does.
I think it should at level 5.
I
went up to
I
3
got it
at
at level
4,
4. Yeah, I got
Or
it.
have
at
I
4.
not been adding it for like fucking?
Yeah, it went up at 4. I'm pretty sure.
I haven't been adding it for an
I think
entire level.
it's every even level.
No, it's not every even level.
Every other even level.
Mine went
Yeah,
up.
I got mine at 4.
This one.
Yeah, I have not been adding it for a whole level.
Sweet.
God, rules lawyer, you should have known.
You're like
What's
the
this
only
number?
one that knows
Make a
things on this
perception
table.
check, everybody.
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 Everybody. That's a Backstreet Boys song.
Cool.
Ruby,
What are we doing again?
perception?
Obviously, I'm not listening, so it'll be a 9.
Well, it wasn't a hearing check. Nope. Vratislav,
21.
21. Eldon,
17.
17.
11.
11. Vratislav and Eldon, you notice that the eyes in the water are no longer there.
They have frogs watching over us. They've trained frogs.
Sneaky bastards.
That's totally what it is.
That's definitely what it is. Something
Eldon's, yeah, something
spooked these frogs, and I don't.
I
I'm
don't
not
think
convinced
it
it's the
was.
mosquitoes.
I don't think it was our 30 seconds of combat.
I don't think so either.
It couldn't have been that.
No.
Guess we'll,
We gotta be on the lookout for something.
obviously, but I guess we'll just keep moving on.
We really don't have a choice. We
More
gotta
like
keep going west.
sloshing.
Okay, maybe a little bit quieter.
So you have a couple paths. You could go cut across from east to west and kind of move north or move northwest or continue going west.
Keep going west.
Why?
That's where we need to go.
That's where we
need
need
to
to
go
go.
west.
But is that a big tree in the middle of the path heading west?
It is.
Till we go around
Hey,
it.
can we climb it?
Can we make it into a boat?
Well, you could go
I mean, we're
into
gonna
the
go into the
water,
water.
or you could try to climb it.
She'd probably sink like a bowling ball.
I say we climb it.
Who you call him fat?
We could help her up. I think that's a lot easier than helping her through the marsh.
No, that's what I'm saying. We have to
It's
go
only
over
like
it.
3 feet tall.
Yeah.
It's not that big
I
of a deal.
think we got
Oh,
this.
so it's just as
I
tall
could
as
throw her over.
Forge the river. I mean, go
Yeah,
over
I'm
Vault
like
the log.
barely 4 foot.
Vratalog?
Vault the log.
Is that what you said?
He said vault the log.
Oh, Vratalog.
I thought he was saying vault mod.
We're on it. Okay, so you guys start heading to the west.
Yeah.
How are you going to get around that log? What do you want to do?
We're trying to go over.
Okay.
Who's gonna try and go over first?
I'll go over.
All right, Rafu, go for it. Do you just go over it? Do you need a roll?
You don't need to roll. Just walk to the motherfucker.
I want to be on the other side. I couldn't reach.
Okay. Oh, you want to get over it?
Yeah, I just
Okay.
couldn't reach.
All right, so, bloop, bloop. So he pops over.
All right, he's just be
Spider-Man
doing
jump.
fine.
Boop, boop.
I'm gonna go over.
Wait, can somebody
And
lift
right
me
as he
first?
comes over, you see the eyes that pop
Gator.
out of the water.
There it
as
is.
this giant crocodile comes out of the water and attacks you, Rafu.
What the hell is that?
It's a crocodile.
This isn't
Oh, and
Florida.
it misses. Damn it.
Actually, there's gators in Florida. Crocodiles are a completely different species.
Fuck off. No one asked.
It's a common mistake.
He's,
It is a common
It's a
mistake.
common mistake.
He's done a lot
Don't
of
worry.
research to be a ranger,
Vratislav, from
Finally
the other
coming
side
in
of
hand.
the log, you hear this rah, and you hear the water burst open
Oh no.
as this crocodile comes out and begins to attack Rafu on the other side of that log.
Okay, I'm going to.
It's not safe. It's not safe.
What's your safe word, Rafu?
There's a
I'll-
jumpy on this side.
I'll see what's going on, but I'm going to charge at the log and jump over it and attack the crocodile. Just like that. Just fall face first right
Head
into the
first.
swamp.
I'd like to get you a better mini, one that's painted.
Okay, first one misses. Second one misses.
Oh, terrible, terrible. The croc has 2 adversaries in front of it. 1, 2, 3 for Rafu. Oh, yes.
Haha.
It keeps picking Rafu.
I know.
Thank
Just love me. in
God,
this
you guys
jungle.
are level 5. This is his first attack.
Dude.
He
That's
starts
the alligator.
barking at you like
The hell dogs are out.
18.
18 will hit.
18 hits for 7 points of damage, and then you see his tail come around and strikes wildly as it hits the log behind you guys. Rafu, it's your turn.
Oh man, this thing's freaky.
Yes, this out of all the shit you've seen, the
Yeah,
alligator.
but it happened right after I jumped over the log. It scared me.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Rafa's going to enter a rage because this thing's deadly close to him. And
You only have a loincloth.
Danger close.
attack recklessly for 22 points to hit.
What the fuck?
22 to hit.
22 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Actually, it'd be 23 to hit.
Gosh.
That actually misses.
You overhit. See, it's the whole underhit overhit.
You have to get in the rage.
For 10 points of damage.
10 points. Jesus.
12
we're gonna-
points.
Every week it's like a new game. Every week.
12 points. I forgot to add I'm enraged.
It's 12 points now.
12
okay.
points.
Sorry. I think that. I forgot the crocodile had 3 attacks this week.
Bring it, Croc.
Eldon. Now you are way outside the combat zone at this point.
Yeah. How much movement is it to really get over the log?
It's 2
Okay.
2 squares.
Two-
Think of
two
it as
squares?
hazardous, or no, hazardous terrain.
Difficult terrain, I forget what they call it.
Yes, difficult. So you can enter it, but it takes 2 to get out.
I end up like kind of just behind Rafu.
Okay.
That's the most my movement will take me. But I'm going to ready my action if the... is it a gator?
It's a croc.
It's
croc?
still croc.
Dude, I don't remember.
That's
I just
a
remember
load
that
of Croc.
conversation.
Scaly animal with teeth.
I'm going to have my sword at the ready in case it gets close enough for me to swing at it. That's the end of my turn.
Okay, thank you. Ruby.
Seeing everybody go on the side, but I can't really see anything because I can't even
You
see
just
over
hear
the
all
log.
kinds of shit going wild. You hear Rafu. Oh, my balls.
What's going on? What did you guys find as I run up to the tree? So that'll be 5, 10, 15. And then, can I get up on the log?
You can get onto the log, but you can't get beyond.
I
beyond it.
struggle to get up on the log. Like I'm grabbing with both hands. I'm trying to lift myself and swing myself over. And all I can do is get to the very top and just...
Little T-Rex arms
And then...
pulling yourself up.
And then as I'm like laying belly onto the wooden thing, I will shoot Eldritch Blast at it.
Okay.
I thought you were going to say, you're going to look and see the situation and slide back down.
Slide back down.
And then bail. So my first one will be a 16 to hit.
That hits.
So it'll be 4 points of damage.
Alrighty.
And my second one will be 18 on the die. So it'll be
Alrighty.
9 points of damage.
Vratislav.
I will raise my longsword and bring it down on the crocodile. First one misses. Second one, that hits for 11 points of damage.
11. You see it take this sword chunk just right in its cranium. Kind of looks around now, deciding what it's going to do, and it's going to straight up attack you. And misses with the bite.
Haha.
But he's got a tail. Brings that fucking tail around.
Yeah.
That's going to hit, I believe.
Yeah.
For
2 dice?
Yes, it is. For 13 points, and I need for you to make a strength check or get knocked prone.
Do I have advantage?
I don't know.
No, because when he's in rage, is it only for attack?
It's only for melee attacks. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on. 12?
12. You are knocked prone.
Son of a bitch.
Rafu, you see
rocked.
Vratislav
Dude, he
take
just
this
drag you into the
tail
water.
right in the
Yes.
chest and get knocked down to the ground. Wind completely knocked out of him right next to the edge of the water line.
That looks painful. I hope he doesn't drown. And I'm
He's still on the ground.
Oh, I thought he was in the. Well, we're in the swamp. I don't know. He might
My
roll
God,
into a
rest
puddle.
his soul.
Oh God.
I'm still alive. He was a good man.
his
I'll send him my
Face is in
thoughts
a
and prayers.
His face is in a shallow puddle right now. So.
It's dangerous. He could drown without a sound.
That's
He's going
fair.
to attack recklessly.
Vratislav?
Yeah, he could. It's a possibility. That's 16 to hit.
That hits.
And another 12 points. And that's for my first attack.
Okay.
Second attack. Can I do reckless both times?
Yeah.
Or just one time? Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. That's 26.
Jesus.
26. How did you get to that type of number? Oh my god.
Sorry.
Bring it home, man.
13.
Oh my God.
We're there. We made it.
We did it.
Just bring it home safe.
Come on. Well, I didn't want to like, oh no, it's 16. It's this.
I didn't want to tell you guys. I just couldn't bring myself. Eldon.
All right, I'm gonna move up to the croc now, and I'm going to. Is he pretty focused on Bratislav right now?
He's eyeballing everybody.
Oh, he's
but he
eyeballing everybody?
sees
Okay.
Vratislav.
Okay, so since
He's-
he's not
he's
focused
looking
on
at everybody.
Bratislav, I'm just gonna do regular stuff. I'm gonna swing at him. That one's gonna miss. 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, 6 points of damage.
6 points.
We're gonna wait for my opportunity.
Ruby.
Ruby, seeing that they're still dealing with that alligator, crocodile, whatever the hell it is thing, is going to stay on top of her log and shoot Eldritch Blast from afar.
Now you're like regular height.
That will be a 19 to hit,
Okay.
7 points of damage.
Alrighty.
And the second blast will be an 18,
That'll hit.
4 points of damage.
4
I am
points.
on a roll. Boom!
You're on a log, lady.
How much was the first damage? 9, right? No.
I don't remember.
All right, I'll round it down.
I have short-term.
Or round it
memory
up,
loss.
sorry.
I thought it was like 7.
I thought it was 7 too.
7, okay. That's what it was.
We're gonna like go back and hear what it actually was.
Totally was like a 992. And I'm like, no, it's 92. I was totally wrong. Vratislav.
Wait, was it really 992?
It was the first time.
I fucking knew it.
I totally screwed up. Don't correct
It's
me.
all right. We
I'm-
both thought the same thing. It's
Dude,
like,
it was
whatever. We went with
That
it.
was super badass. That was just like there's like 1,000 of them at least out there. That was super cool. And now there's just like 100 something.
All right, I'm going to stand up and take a swing at the crocodile. The first attack, 22 to hit for 11 points of damage.
Oh, God damn.
And the second attack will miss.
Okay.
I'm supposed to roll it with advantage.
The
Yeah.
croc has 3 targets from left to right. 1, 2 for Eldon, 3, 4, and 5, 6.
How did I know?
For Rafu,
It's a loaded dice.
10
It finally got past 3 and Rapper was in the range.
misses with the bite and will break out the tail.
You actually have
On-
advantage against Rapu because he recklessly attacked.
Yeah.
Thank you. Fuck you, die. Next die. Okay, the tail on. Is that only advantage against him or
Oh,
for
yeah,
It's
everybody?
me, just because I'm attacking recklessly.
Well, I don't want to hit you again unless I. Oh, I guess I'm going to hit you again.
Weird. Oh, that's weird.
What are the odds?
And another 3.
Thank God I get advantage. Oh, fuck. 14's probably going to miss, huh?
That misses.
Yeah, I
you're
only told you so
lucky.
you'd humiliate yourself.
Rafahu, you have your chance for retribution.
I can't see. I said this, and now I'm gonna get fucking
Oh, yeah.
destroyed.
Every one of those dice will come
I'm
over on
gonna
your
get
name.
like hit
What do you
by
got?
20s.
22 to hit
22 will hit.
for 10 points of damage.
That dramatic pause,
I
Waiting with-
love it.
bated breath.
That's a natural 19 on the die. That's going to hit.
It's a natural 19.
I like that mean shit. Look, I rolled a natural 5.
For 17 points.
Okay.
Potential 18.
Describe how you kill this beast with balls as a great axe.
Yeah, there
I thought you were going to say with your balls. Like,
With your balls.
how does that work?
I would like to sever it straight down between the eyes.
Okay.
Oh, some vendetta there.
You see its eyes roll back and just slump right against the bank. You see a thrushing of water as something grabs it by the tail that's
Oh my
still in the
God.
water
Run.
and just
I'm running.
suck it back into the water. You see bubbles and swirls under the water as pieces of it start tearing off and just start floating up to the surface. But the main body of this croc never comes back up.
I run west.
Eventually, the water goes still.
I take a 5-foot step back onto the log. I'm just kidding.
Where'd you
No.
run to?
West, dude, I'm out of here.
Yeah, no, I follow Eldon. I take off.
Yeah, I think we all just beeline it out
Comedy
of there.
exit. Get the fuck out. I'm not going to wait to find out what it is. I'm not a biologist. Who cares? I got to flip a few pages.
Shut the fuck up.
Wasn't expecting you guys to just run across.
So you guys managed to leave the immediate area, and you guys are walking at a rather slow pace for about probably about 2 hours. You're not accosted by anything else, but just as like night kind of grows on you slowly, and you really don't notice it till you start looking around, you notice that the fog in the swamp has gotten much thicker, to the point where it's difficult to see more than say 30 feet in front of you. It's just very dense. At this point, you can't tell if it's 8 o'clock in the morning or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's just that weird foggish glow. And I'd like for everybody to make a perception check. Ruby,
8.
Vratislav,
15.
Hilda,
13.
2.
2. Vratislav, as you're ranging out in front of the group, trying to make your way, trying to find a path, whether it's an animal path or just some worn ground, you look up and you notice off in the distance there seems to be glowing lights. It's hard to discern how high off the ground they are, but they're off in the distance, probably about maybe 60 feet. It's able to pierce through the fog, and then for a moment, like you see, let me explain this. There's like 8 sets of these glowing entities, and for a second, one of them kind of winks out and then comes back.
In the same
A few
spot.
seconds later, one of the other ones winks out, comes back. And then one on the far side kind of winks out and comes back.
Deadly fireflies?
They look a lot like fireflies, is what a good way to describe what they kind of would resemble. But you can't tell what they are from the distance that you guys are.
Do I get a gold doubloon for that?
No, you don't, because that's not what they are, probably.
So, it was a good interpretation, and I think it deserved a reward. Just saying.
I know.
I think we should be much more worried than fireflies.
Yeah. Okay, so I will. I'm going to turn around, tell the group. There's like 8 bright lights up ahead. They're all pretty high up off the ground.
Oh, I see them now.
Yeah, they're probably about anywhere between 3 and 6 feet off the ground. They're not like symmetrically across.
Yeah.
They don't have any uniform to their height, but they do seem to be placed at a equidistant apart from each other.
Ranger, have you seen anything like this before? Do you have anything like this in your book?
Unfortunately not. I was raised in the mountains. Swamps are new to me. Because I decided to pick favorite terrain as the mountains. I have no memory of this place.
I've heard tales of will-o-wisps from others within our ranks, but I was hoping that you may know for certain what these actually were.
Will-o-wisp. I've heard about that in my readings, but never imagined I'd actually see one in person.
We don't know that for certain yet.
I
but
hope.
I worry.
Out of all the things that we can find, I hope it's a will-o-wisp.
For just the briefest of moment, you guys catch a glint of something that looks gilded, almost golden, behind the lights. And it's very bright, and then it kind of like fades out again, almost like something caught a reflection of something, but it was much higher off the ground, and it seemed to streamline.
Distracted by that, I would like to proceed towards it.
Okay.
Just the curiosity is getting at me.
I'll stay 10 paces behind her.
I'll follow closely behind.
I'll continue with the party.
Okay, as you guys are continuing west, you're assuming it's west, leading the ranger's kind of doing his best to direct in this unfamiliar environment that he's nowhere been born into. You guys see that there's water that starts to form along the sides of the path, but it doesn't look very deep. And off in the distance, you see what appear to be torches in the distance, sporadically placed. And although you can't really see what it is, you do see every once in a while a figure move in front of one of them. And that's most likely what was causing them to wink out every once in a while.
Thank goodness.
Do these torches happen to have skulls? Are they skull shaped?
Is there anything
Are there
menacing about these?
bones?
I would tell you that next
There it is.
week,
There it is.
but that was really good.
Thank you.
And that does deserve a
Thank
gold
you.
whistle.
Yeah.
Because
From
they,
when we went to the beach.
they
Yeah.
are skulls that
I was gonna
are
ask that
illuminated
too.
from within, and you
Well,
see these
There's been
flames
times I've been Inspiration Jack to
coming
get used
out
to it.
of the eyes, and we will see you next week. That was really good. How did you know that?
Base it off the
Base
beat.
it off the campaign I'm playing.
Based off the DM. That's
Damn great idea.
Actually, there's gators in Florida. Crocodiles are completely different species.
fuck off.
Common mistake.
He's
It is a common
It's
mistake.
a common mistake.
He's done a lot of
don't worry.
research to be a ranger, you know?